listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
Once again, we in the building. Truth Be Told podcast. Your boy Reefer, I ride double left to the motherfucking A, and your boy Big to the what?
You. It's 2 G's in my name because I'm bigger than Big, and 2 U's because I'm bigger than you.
Woo!
You weren't even ready for that, huh?
I really wasn't. I likes that.
Yeah, I know.
Me like that. Me like that.
Me like that.
That was nice.
Yeah,
man. But
sure.
you know, as we get into this podcast, we want y'all to subscribe. Hit that button and subscribe so you can show some support, show some love. Give us a 5-star rating. You know, subscribe through iTunes. Where else they subscribe through Google Play? Where else? Tune in.
Podbean.
Yeah, you say it every time, and I'm just brain farting because I smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah,
but you know what happens.
Yeah. Smoke a little less sometimes. You'll be all right.
Let me light up on that note. Lighting up.
Yeah. Also, man, make sure y'all support us on Trillmag.com/Patreon.
Yes.
Show us a little bit of love there. Matter of fact, just hit up Trillmag.com, period, and just go through there, share some links, check out the mixtapes, check out the videos, some underground artists. Do
some worldwide window shopping.
Yeah, I mean, if you see some of the ads you like, you can click an ad or two, show us a little bit of love. I'm not saying that because I can get in trouble for that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Get in there and show some support. You're gonna find something you like. Yeah. If you go in there, you're gonna find something you like, something that you can dig, an article you can read, something you can share. Yeah. Do that. Put it on your trailers, page, tag some friends in it so then they know about it. Yeah. Do what you do.
Yeah. And comment too. Appreciate that.
Comment. Let us know what you think of the podcast on top of just saying what you like. Just let us know what you like and let us know let us know what we can do that will make it better.
Yeah, hit us up on Twitter, man. I'm at BIGDUU254. You can hit a Reefer at RIFF to the A254.
Yes, sir.
We represent that 254, baby.
All day.
Nah, Wash Reefer's over here lighting up his
burning
joint.
My finger.
Burning his finger while he's lighting up his joint.
Fuck.
This week has been fucking crazy. Okay?
That it has.
On all levels. I mean, I don't even know where to start, man. There's Dave Chappelle, there's Penguin Thoughts, there's Trump Mania.
He's at Penguin
there's
Thoughts.
Lil Wayne, Black Beatles, Mannequins. Fucking week has been crazy. Well, we're gonna just start with. Are you all right? You all right?
That's the kind of week it's been.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. We're gonna just start it off, man. Kick it off. Your boy Dave Chappelle is
good old Dave Chappelle
is going to be back in the limelight for maybe a quick second. He's going to be on Saturday Night Live.
I know people are excited about that.
Oh yeah, man.
I know I'm excited.
They got turned up on the internet. The internet's got to rumbling. He's going to be on Saturday Night Live, I think, next Saturday.
You think it's going to kind of by getting into the limelight and probably seeing the support he's going to get for doing it? Do you think that's going to kind of call him to doing something? Like
I think he's already there. I think he's already there because he's been traveling. He's been touring,
making appearances. He's been doing
stuff. He's been doing his bits. Probably working on his jokes,
making people turn in their cameras. So he wants no leaked footage, no pictures.
They did leak one of his
Someone got out. Someone made it.
This is probably last year, I think. Yeah, and it was funny. But it sucks when you're before you do your TV special, your stand-up special, you're working on jokes, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get them out and test them out and whatnot, and then somebody leaks that shit.
Yeah, it's fucked off.
Yeah, so maybe his punchline or whatever wasn't as funny because he hadn't perfected it yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that wasn't a keeper. It was something he was trying out, see how it hit with people. Yeah. That's what comedians do. Yeah. Not everything's a hit. Yeah. And the ones that are hits, they tuck away for the later moments, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're going to save that one. They're going to know that's the one they run with. Yeah. Ones that get shitted on, they get crickets, they're just like,
yeah, that one hit too well. Let me write that down. Let me move on.
Just make sure nobody got that on camera.
Yeah.
And some son of a bitch got one on camera.
People get it on camera. So listen, when I went to go see Kevin Hart for not What Now, but the one before. Let Me Explain, I think it was.
Okay.
I seen him in Austin, and what he did was like he shut down the fucking like you couldn't have your cell phone out.
Yeah.
Right, and so they had security walking around the floor the whole time, checking people that had their cell phone. If you had your cell phone, they booted you out immediately. Out. You know what I'm saying? It was like literally like, man, I don't know, maybe like 40 or 50 security running around there, just around the whole.
That's how you should.
This is like a 3,000, some odd, little kind of sort of light stadium type seating. You know what I'm saying? Like it had an upper level and all that, and so they were walking around doing that shit. And a couple people did get booted out. I want to say like 6-7 people got booted out of there that night. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised people didn't pay attention to the first motherfucker that got booted out. Like, we're serious.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna try.
Yeah. Well, everybody's like, I want to check the time. You couldn't do none of that shit. If they seen you, you was
that's
out.
True.
You
Someone just checks the time.
Yeah, I got text message. Let me text real quick.
Nope.
Out of there. Yeah.
That's
so I wouldn't be surprised. I think Dave Chappelle should do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You should actually just urge people I just urge y'all, just leave your phone in your car.
Yeah. Well, the reason. Check this out though.
So I can rob you later.
So
so my mans can go hit licks in the parking lot.
Like everybody parking lot up in Austin at the Irwin Center, Frank Irwin Center. We're gonna sting all y'all pockets. And y'all
leave your phones and your belongings, your valuables in your car.
Put them in your trunk if you want to be safe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We got the pry bar.
No, what was interesting was at the end of his show, at the end of Kevin Hart's show, he let everybody pull out their phones and take a picture. But at this time period, he was invested in this company called Mobley, okay, which was around the time Instagram had kind of been popping off.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of celebrities that were invested in Mobley at the time. And so he was like, you download this app, take a picture, and share it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he was going around doing his show at the same time promoting this app, which never really kicked off and never really popped off. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was smart at the time. I was like, I went to go look. It was a bunch of people investing to it, a bunch of celebrities, and I was like, oh, this is gonna pop off.
Well, he was telling them, do it through this app, and everybody was like, yeah, okay, and then just took a regular picture.
Yeah,
like, fuck it.
Yeah,
that's basically what they
and
did.
People still put it on their Instagrams and all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he did. So all the pictures went out at the same time on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it kept the shit from leaking.
The same picture, all different angles.
Yeah, all different angles. Yeah. With the hashtag. Cool. Yeah,
it does keep it from leaking, and I mean, that
can hurt the same thing.
Yeah, that can hurt a comedian, definitely.
They can hurt anybody that's performing.
Yeah, any kind of performance, a movie. You know what I'm saying? Movie like too. Scenes or just behind
like
the scenes
when
shit.
The fucking first Deadpool trailer leaked at the Comic-Con or whatever, and then it was out there, and it was like, dog, like we had this whole rollout, and see, I just kind of fucked up the whole shit, and we're just gonna give it to you as is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so man, stop leaking shit, man. Yes. Goddamn,
be patient.
Yeah, man.
Patience is a virtue.
Get the fucking experience.
Jesus, like I mean, when we were young, you know what I'm saying. We're young still, but I'm saying when we were young, a lot younger, when we were kids, we didn't go through none of this bullshit because you know what I'm saying. There wasn't this social media to where shit is getting shared left and right. Like what we would see is like a movie trailer. We'd see one trailer on TV. And that's the only trailer we got. Yeah. Lucky if we got a second trailer. Yeah. But if anything with just one trailer, it made or broke the movie. Like you went and saw it if you liked it, you didn't if you didn't, and that was it. Now it's like you get too much extra shit. You damn near get the whole movie before it comes out. Yeah. Nowadays.
Which is bullshit.
And people leak it, you know what I'm saying? Like spoilers. Oh, this is what happens, and I mean,
and the people like picking apart the whole fucking trailer,
everything,
like, especially the comic book movies and shit. They're picking apart like, listen, there's Easter eggs all over, and it's like, just fucking relax. You know what I'm saying?
Calm down.
Yeah, I get it. People are interested and intrigued and all that. But I still remember the first teaser to Independence Day 4. Independence Day. I said Independence Day 4, but the first Independence Day that came out. 96 whatever. Yeah. I remember the fucking teaser. I went to go watch another movie. I don't know what it was, but I remember the teaser for it clear as day. It was like a little quick 15-second teaser. Yeah. Right. And you remember that scene in the movie where the city's like blowing up and then a car like flies in the air and shit and it like lands on somebody? Yeah. You remember that scene? Yeah. Everybody's seen this scene. That was the trailer, and then it was like ID4, and nobody knew what the fuck it was.
What is this?
What was this? Little we know it was going to be one of the greatest fucking movies of all time. Yeah. One of the greatest speeches of all time. One of the greatest actors of all time. You know what I'm saying? But that was the teaser, and that was just it. I was like, yo, I got to go see this movie. Even at the tender age of 11 years old, I gotta go see this fucking movie.
But yeah, he couldn't sign on for part 2.
You know why he didn't sign on for part 2, right?
I heard it was money.
It was money.
Yeah.
Now they say he was trying to charge, I think, like 40 million or 50 million, something like that.
Yeah.
It's not really ridiculous because if he's in the movie, it's a $1 billion movie.
It's a lot. Yeah, you're right.
50 million.
I feel you.
For 2 movies. That's
I feel you on that note. But
$2 billion movies.
It's ridiculous to pay someone that much money.
He worked for it. Dog, he comes from. Why he don't
40 million? Yeah,
why he don't want me, man? He was probably getting paid like $10,000 a show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was one of the biggest shows at that time.
Yeah, like come on.
So I mean, yeah,
he made that movie, bro.
He has earned what he makes, but it's still just. You think about it, that's a lot of fucking money, bro.
That's not a lot, man. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of actors out there that's getting like $20 million a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Some kind of people getting out here getting $20 million a movie. I'm just saying. Why can't
give me a movie? $20 million, I'll retire.
Bro, listen,
retire.
Listen, let's say you did Independence Day and they paid you $5 million. Okay, and this went on to be one of the greatest movies of all time. Nobody knew it was going to be this big. Comes on, becomes the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah.
Then 20 years later, when the CG and shit is at tip top quality, all right, they come to you and they're like, "We want you to do this movie again.
To do part 2."
Okay. You know when they tell you that movie is going to make $1 billion.
Yeah, and you know your worth.
Bruh, if he said, I want $100 million, okay, I feel like he might have deserved it. All right, I'm just saying. Because you see the movie didn't do as well as it did. If it would have had Will Smith,
that's the reason it
would have cleared
$1
billion, bro.
That's why it didn't do well, because he didn't sign on, and that's what I didn't like those, because I wanted that movie to do well.
Yeah, I did too.
Because it wasn't written the same with him in it. Yeah, it was written differently with him being in the movie. Yeah, they had to change it. Yeah. They had to rewrite a lot of it. I
haven't seen it either.
I haven't either. Yeah. But
because Will Smith's not in it,
pretty much. Exactly.
You see, that's why that $20 million, the $25 million a movie would have been fucking worth it.
You're right. Because think about it, people.
None
like
of us went to go watch it
because Will Smith.
Because Will Smith.
It wasn't in it.
You don't think he thought about this and was like, "No, I'm not going to."
You know what he thought? You know what he thought? He looked in a mirror.
Yeah,
and he just looked at himself.
I'm
and
Will
he said,
fucking Smith.
No, he just looked and he said, "I am legend."
I'm just saying. If y'all were Will Smith, you would have demanded that fucking money too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, look.
Do you see how much money Robert Downey Jr. made? Because he didn't take all the money up front. He took the royalties or whatever off the movie instead.
Yeah. Was there a lot of
how much fucking money he made?
Oh shit, buku money. And he's still making buku money off all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people gave Suicide Squad shit when Will Smith signed on to be Deadshot. Like when they found out he was in, they're like, "Great, yeah." Like, no, it's gonna be it's a Will Smith movie, and that turned out to be a great fucking movie.
It didn't, and it wasn't really. Will Smith kind of slightly stole the show, but not necessarily. It wasn't a Will Smith.
It was shared. The limelight was shared amongst a few main characters. You know what I'm saying? You know, Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, you know, the main ones there, like that people were really intrigued about mostly. Yeah, and so in a way, his name being on it sold it even more, because if someone doesn't even know about what the fact Suicide that Will Squad Smith is in it, Will Smith's in this movie. Yeah,
the fact that Will Smith is okay with not being a Will Smith movie,
that's true,
says a lot about like.
I think his name was first.
They did put it first, of course they did.
Which was like, this is going to be in the contract. My name goes first on every fucking poster.
I think the studios just agreed. They were like, whose name do we put first? They were like, Margot Robbie's, and it's like, you're going to put Margot before Will?
Yeah, someone was like, are you fucking crazy? We just signed Will Smith.
You know, he turned down Independence Day for this. You know what I'm saying?
Some fucking new guy was over there, intern, fucking made a poster and it said William Smith.
Yeah.
Got fired immediately.
Somebody was like, there was somebody in the room that was like, well, what about Jared? What about Jared Leto? Nobody gives a fuck, right? Like,
get him a sub.
We didn't even, like, people knew who Jared Leto was, but like they don't know him like as well as they like. Everybody knows who fucking Will Smith is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you got to put his name. Megastar. Yeah. He's kind of fallen off a little bit. And this is why I think he should have did Independence Day, because I think it would have kind of reignited him. But you know, he made his decision. Yeah, he doesn't need the money, as you know. He doesn't need to prove himself anymore.
He didn't need the franchise, apparently.
You know, they killed off his character too.
Well, I didn't know what happened, like how they wrote it off or anything. He probably dies or some shit.
So I'm getting off on a tangent, but
Yeah.
Just a quick sidestep in the podcast. They came out with a website called the War of 1996.com. Mm-hmm. Okay. And, they came out with this when it came out the first trailer. All right. So you can kind of find out what's happened over the 20 years since the last one. You know what I'm saying? So they break down like all this pre-story. So when you go to the movie, you're like, oh, okay, I know what's going on. Okay. Well, in that pre-story, when they first got this alien technology and started applying it to our technology and to our airplanes and shit. Yeah. He was the first person to fly one of these. Yeah. And he died because they didn't have a failure.
Perfected.
It wasn't perfected yet. And he was the first person to fly and he dies. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm pretty sure they go deeper into it in the movie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
Daddy was the best flyer.
Yeah. You see that in the commercial, right?
I don't know. I thought I was making that up.
That's probably what happened. That's probably exactly what happened.
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe I'll see the movie when it comes out on DVD.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Man, so speaking of Will Smith, Black Lives Matter is getting hated on by your boy Weezy F Baby. Maybe or not. You seen the video of Lil Wayne on the on Nightline? What'd you think about this? For those who don't know, there's a video of Lil Wayne out here. He's on Nightline. Yeah. The reporter says, "What do you think about Black Lives Matter?" And he's like,
What is it? What is it?
Yeah. I feel like he was about to say, "We are not the same. I am a Martian." I feel like he was about to say it right there.
Yeah.
Do you know you're talking to a Martian? You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't really know. He doesn't really. He doesn't relate.
Apparently, he doesn't understand what it means. He's over there. Like,
I think he understands, but he chooses to go, "Why?
Yeah.
Why?
For what?
For what? Because
why?
In his words, my life matters, especially to my bitches."
No. Yeah.
Which is his words.
His words. Hilariously said.
There were some people that got upset about this. It caused a big uproar.
I bet.
Just because if you've listened to Lil Wayne in the past, you know Lil Wayne has been outspoken on, a lot of these issues with crooked police officers or fucking, the shit in New Orleans when that happened. Yeah. He was very outspoken about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for him to kind of do this 180,
completely act like nothing. Like I'm all right.
Yeah, police don't do me like that. And it's like,
yeah, it's funny.
Did they put your ass in jail in Rikers Island because you had a fucking gun on the bus?
Yeah, for real.
On some bullshit? Mm-hmm. Just saying.
For real though.
Yeah,
he's over there talking about how he's like, apparently Black lives do matter. What are you talking about? Look at me. He's like, there's a white man behind that camera. Mm-hmm. He's like filming me,
which kind of makes sense.
And yeah, I can dig that.
I can see it from his view.
From his view, he feels like he's like, apparently his life does matter. His life matters.
White people love me.
Yeah. To all races. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But the average person,
exactly, isn't him.
We don't.
We're not all Tunchi, we're not all Weezy F Baby,
we aren't all Martians.
We're not all Martians, and we're not all serped out,
I think he was serped out.
He probably was, once again.
He's had an addiction with that, so.
Yeah, he's fell in love a little too strong. He did it like screwed up click members.
Dog, Texas, fell in love. Fuck, we ruined everybody.
We ruined the United States.
We ruined, bruh. Texas ruined every fucking body, bruh.
Yeah,
I'm kind of proud of it.
We slowed down the United States. You know what I'm saying? And some, because I'm sure
even the East Coast is
I'm pretty sure there's Canadians out there doing it. Because Drake talk about it, and he goes to Houston. He's Canadian. His Canadian friends out there doing it now too. So yeah,
listen, we influenced the culture. We influenced the whole world. So fuck y'all. The world. For everybody that hates on
DJ
Texas.
Screw said it. He's like, I'm gonna touch the world. We're gonna do it somebody. And he said it like by screwing music, which everybody does pretty much know. Slow down music is screw music. Yeah. But the syrup aspect of it. How they were like some of the first people, basically the first people to like glorify type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On their gray tapes. Screw up click.
It started in Houston and it spread out to Texas and then it was there from
And then if someone happened to visit Texas or lived here and moved somewhere else, it starts spreading
and you just
little by
talking
little.
To people and shit. Yeah, you just I couldn't imagine being from like New York right? Like A$AP Rocky's from Harlem, and then come down to Texas, and you come down to Texas, and you hear, man, the South is slower than most people, and then you come to fucking Texas, and you're like, damn, this is slower than slow. Cause you know they have like screw radio slots on their fucking radio
over there.
They're popular in Houston.
Oh, in Houston. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you can go through Houston and turn on the radio and hear like screwed and chopped music. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
it's like playing on your radio.
You get your fix.
You get your fix without having to go to a screw shop. It's right there on the radio.
Exactly.
Not even like on some hidden radio or internet radio. Like it's on the radio. Could you imagine like being like blowed out of your mind, drunk out of your mind, and somebody gives you some lean, and then they turn on the radio and that shit comes on?
Fall in love. That's how you get A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, that's how you can get A$AP Rocky.
He fell in love, and he over there he makes Houston music. In Harlem.
In Harlem.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we influenced the culture. But to get back to the whole Lil Wayne thing, so since this happened, T.I. has responded to Lil Wayne. You didn't see that coming, huh?
I didn't see that.
T.I.
putting Reef on.
Yeah, I'm putting you on a little bit. So T.I. recently released the album, little EP. It's called like Justice or
Justice.
It was like Justice or Just. I forget what it is. It's basically like a Black Lives Matter like EP where he's just like rapping on T.I.
on the topic.
Yeah, just like for maybe 7 or 8 songs. It's kind of educating and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Power T.I., right?
Political and all that shit. Yeah,
very political. And
a little dead prez.
Yeah. So he releases this, and so he's kind of been pushed back into the limelight as like one of the people that speak out. You know what I'm saying, on this type of stuff. So I guess he decided that he was going to speak out, but he didn't call Wayne or text him. He does on the internet. He goes on Instagram, writes this long ass post about how Lil Wayne is cooning and all that shit. And yes, and it's like, if you feel some type of way about me, like Uncle Tom and like the whole 9, right? Yeah.
Oh shit.
King of the South is spoken type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if this is what Lil Wayne responded to with, but he goes on Twitter not too long after and he just says, "Fuck you." Okay? This is what Lil Wayne says to T.I. You know, they've been cool for a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? There was even talks at one point that who was the real king of the South, right? Was it really T.I. or was it really Lil Wayne? You know what I'm saying? At that time.
Oh yeah, at that time, yeah.
Okay. I mean, everybody kind of went to T.I. eventually, but even I think he even came out and was like, "No, T.I.'s king
I don't
of the
want
South."
the title. You can have it. You know,
yeah. But you know, they've been homies, and T.I. kind of wrote this in the post out. You know, when I was in jail, your daughter was hanging out with my daughter, and when I was in jail, vice versa. Like, they just have that relationship with each other. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I feel like T.I. kind of jumped out the window a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He really kind of fucked up their relationship right there by saying that, and not saying it
in the public,
and not talking to him as a man.
Yeah, I mean, talk to him as a man, but just through Instagram, which isn't very manly.
Yeah,
he wrote a long ass post too.
You know what I'm saying? You could have gave me that phone call.
You could have just called him.
Phone call on the phone about this. How
maybe
you felt
he was
about
trying to call him.
You said maybe he was trying to.
Yeah,
and then he didn't answer.
I mean, Wayne was like,
"I ain't got time. I got this syrup bottle. I'm pouring up. Okay, I ain't got time."
He's like, "No, I'm trying to do kick flips right now. I'm trying to get into the X Games. Easy in the X Games, baby." I don't know what he was doing, but I don't know. Maybe he was trying to call him.
Maybe he could have, and who knows? If he did and he didn't answer, that's why he went publicly. Maybe he got mad.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because I don't know. That really does not seem like a T.I. move.
It doesn't seem like a T.I. move.
Like from the get go, like jump out the gate, going straight to that in public, starting some shit.
I think it was people were getting into T.I.'s ear, like, "Yo, you got to say something about this." You know what I'm saying? I think that's why T.I. responded. I think I even watched like a Breakfast Club interview where Charlamagne said that, like, T.I.'s got to go talk to Lil Wayne now. I think that
should have did it like, you know, he should have took the Pimp C approach, talk to you face to face.
Well, listen, Pimp C talked to a whole nation before on the radio station.
Yeah, but after he talked to people face to face,
he snapped on a whole city.
Oh yeah, he did.
He snapped on a whole city on the radio. So I don't know.
You're right.
Maybe T.I. felt like he was channeling Pimp C.
Forgot about that. Yeah, it probably.
Yo, if y'all never watched this, go
caught the Holy Ghost of Pimp C.
And the fight go with that.
Oh, bitch. Smoke some.
If y'all never heard this shit, y'all need to go on YouTube and just do a search for T.I. calls out the whole Atlanta.
All of Atlanta.
Pretty much all of the South, but mostly Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-part.
And call out rappers.
Yeah.
Call out.
He went in. He went in. And nobody really responded and came out.
No one could because he said some real shit. He was saying
shit.
the realest shit you could say. It's like you're almost like
there was some shit.
Right.
There was some shit that was kind of questionable. Like when he said Atlanta was East Coast.
Well, that shit.
I was like, well, he was like, what time zone they on? And I was like, well, he got a fucking point.
He has a fucking point. You couldn't.
They on Eastern Standard Time.
You gotta watch.
You gotta watch the shit. It's
fucking.
This is why a lot of people love and I love Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? Man. But I can see some people having hate for Pimp C after that.
Yeah,
because he called out everything. He called out the gay shit. He called out all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
He disappointed a lot of people.
He basically called out all this shit that's happening in rap right now.
Yeah,
before it happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
he was our Nostradamus.
He really was, man. R.I.P. to Pimp C.
The rap game, you know what I'm saying? He was calling shit before it happened.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Pimp C, man.
Rest in peace.
Fucking legend.
Yes. Sir.
We're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a little detour into politics. We're recording this on a Sunday, but if you listen to this, is gonna be on Election Day.
The day I vote.
The day that we go vote. I was supposed to get in early voting, but I didn't.
You going to do that?
Yo, yeah, I gotta go vote, bro.
I'm definitely going.
I don't know if it's really gonna matter. We'll see when the electorals come out, but
peace of mind. I know. Yeah. I mean, people fight and die for our right to do it.
This is true.
So it's only right that you do it because they wanted to do it and they couldn't. And they died for it.
Yeah,
and we can do it. So why sit on your ass when you can go out there and let your voice be heard? Even if you don't win, you still, yeah, you're gonna either win or lose, 50-50 shot, or however percentage is gonna be. But
there's a possibility. Trump might actually end up being president.
There's a possibility there is, and it's not. It's a tough pill to swallow. Right there.
let me go into like just some of the shit that's been going on this past week with this politics shit.
Trump.
First off, it was just announced today. Like I said, this is Sunday. Hillary Clinton isn't going to get any charges on her. The FBI concluded, our last conclusion was lit, and we're not doing this shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Got Republicans and conservatives way up in arms. A lot of the reason is because I say probably 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Now they concluded back in if y'all hear that thunder, it's popping out here in Texas right now.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Texas getting wet.
You going a little too far right now.
Getting shermed out. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If y'all didn't know, I think maybe about 4 or 5 days. Okay, so just to break everything down, they've been trying to get Hillary on these fucking emails for, I don't know. She had emails on a private server. Some of those are marked as classified. They want her in jail.
Yeah, they've been trying to get at her about this shit for a while now.
Republicans have been wasting all the taxpayers' money to try to take her down. All right. So in July, the FBI was like, we went through all the emails and
we didn't find anything.
Yeah, we didn't really find nothing. Sorry for wasting everybody's time. That was back in July. Okay. So about 4 or 5 days ago, the FBI comes out and was like, yo, we was over here searching Anthony Weiner's shit and we found some Hillary emails.
What a dick.
Just saying, we might have to open up this shit again. We got to scan through this shit. This is like a few days before the election.
Of course, it has to happen.
Yeah. Well, do you know? Yeah. Do you know that this shit? People are upset with this guy, the FBI director. His last name's Comey. I don't know his first name. They're really upset with this guy because he kind of did that right in the middle of the election. Yeah. Republicans took this as like, oh, they got something. They got to have something. I mean, why are they doing all this? Yeah. Indictment. Indict Hillary. You know what I'm saying? Hillary for prison.
The
whole shit.
Using it.
They're using it. They're running with it.
They're running with it.
This hurt Hillary a tad bit.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was like a huge thing.
I wonder if Republicans set that up.
Well, I don't know. Well, here's this, okay? So when this happened, even Comey, when he came out the letter that says we're going to look in these emails, he also said there's probably nothing in there, okay? Yeah. But everybody still blocked that out and just ran with the whole shit, okay? So today, the FBI was like, yeah, there's nothing in there.
We didn't find anything.
Yeah. So now all the Republicans were like, we got to commend this guy. He's doing a great job. He's just doing his duty for the American people.
He's trying to prove this criminal.
Yeah.
Being a criminal. So we can put her behind bars where she belongs.
Yeah. Which all of a sudden turned into, we need to get him out of there. He's horrible. Did Hillary pay him? What's going on? He's corrupt. All that shit switched, bro. Just immediately fucking switched around. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's where that shit's at with it.
Fuck that.
The WikiLeaks has been kind of taking the L too because, so, Podesta, he's the guy that got hacked in the Democratic National Convention. Yeah. He's part of Hillary's campaign. So he's the one that got hacked. So all the emails in the DNC has been out there. Okay? And every day, WikiLeaks has been dropping a new batch of emails. So I think yesterday they dropped one. And in the email, Podesta's brother is like, yo, you want to head over to Marina's house for the spirit cooking, okay? I'm going to get to it. All right? This is you want to head over to Marina's house for the spirit cooking. She wants to know if you want to come. Some shit like that, right? So this sent everybody on a little search on the internet of what spirit cooking is, okay? And it's some weird fucking shit.
Sounds like the devil.
It's definitely some of that in there, okay? So Marina is this artist. She does like weird art. She does art with like bodily fluids and blood and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But she's also come out with a cookbook called Spirit Cooking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now everybody's, I know you're like, what the fuck is going on, right? So
where did this podcast go?
Bro, listen. So the Republicans went on a fucking wild tirade like, oh, she's in the Illuminati. Oh, she does blood sacrifices. All this shit. You know what
She's a witch.
Yeah. That came up.
Burn her. Stone her.
All this shit came out. If you go look up the hashtag.
Getting stoned.
Bro, if you go, listen. I'm about to show you, just the hashtag on Spirit Cooking. But
it's just fucking
it's fucking crazy, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Oh my God.
So
she's a Wiccan.
Yeah. He said a fucking Wiccan. If anybody's out there, y'all just do a Google search for Spirit Cooking and Hillary Clinton, and you know all these things started popping up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all this shit started popping up.
Oh shit.
Y'all didn't know that was like
Hillary holding the horns.
Yeah. It's like the whole fucking
the pentagram on her head.
Yeah. All that shit came out. So now everybody thinks she's like a part of the devil. I mean, look at this shit, bro. What is this? You know what I'm saying? So all this shit's been on the internet. So now people are looking at WikiLeaks like, And there's some people that's like, you know, I knew it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. This is where I get my factual news.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It just makes Republicans look a little crazier. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came out and was like, no, that's not what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just chill. It's not that.
That's fucking crazy.
You know all the Illuminati conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They all come out immediately and then everyone just...
Alex Jones and these motherfuckers, dog, they all came out and was like, yeah, I told you.
It's the devil.
Yeah, it's the devil. But there's none of that shit going on.
It's the Antichrist. Yeah. They said when the Antichrist took over this land, it would go to hell.
Ever since that, man, WikiLeaks has kind of been on a downtrend. You know what I'm saying? So Hillary's looking a little unbeatable at this point in time. You know what I'm saying?
So, man. Obviously not who I'm voting for.
Yeah. All right. Well, let the world know. Refill?
Well, Hillary.
Let me ask you this. Why are you voting for Hillary?
Because I ain't going for Trump, and I won't go for the other parties. Because if you go for the other parties, for the fact that if you go for the other parties, you're going to hurt Hillary's chance. You're not going to hurt Trump. You hurt Hillary if you go for that third party or the
Green Party and
all those. You go for any of those, all you're doing, you're not going to win. All you're doing is taking a vote away from Hillary. That if that's one you're like, I would go for Hillary, but I kind of don't want to go for either of them. And then you go for someone else. You should have went for Hillary because now you're just basically letting Trump get ahead a little bit more.
Yeah.
That third party always hurts one of the parties. And right now I think that would be Hillary that it would hurt more.
Yeah.
Like, because I think
so
Trump supporters are going to stand with Trump. They're not going to be like, I'm going to go vote for that third party.
So are you voting for Hillary because you don't like Trump or because you like Hillary?
It's probably a little of both. A little bit of both. Because I won't say that I fucking love Hillary. No, I don't. Yeah. I don't. There's things I don't like.
I don't think any of us really love Hillary.
Yeah, there's things I don't like about her. Yeah. Right now, I wish there was different candidates. Honestly, I mean, but what we have, I'm gonna go for Hillary more. You know what I'm saying? The Clinton administration with Bill wasn't the worst. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. They did some things. There was some bad in there.
Yeah.
But there was far worse with others.
Where is it that never... I think sometimes too, like, in politics, I mean in life general, sometimes you want to do good for a bunch of group of people, you kind of got to do some fucked up shit to make it happen.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? It's kind of villainous when you think about it.
It really is.
Like the villain that's like,
unfortunately,
I want to make
ends up there
pure clean air.
Yeah.
In order for me to do that, I need to kill 90% of the humans on Earth.
Yeah. Shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
To do something great, something good. It's like, we'll breathe better. You know what I'm saying? The rest of us will live longer.
Listen, I had a moral compass when I thought about this. Just saying.
No. It's just, I don't think that, like, with that whole thing, it's like, I just can't let Trump get in there. You know, Trump's gonna fuck.
What do you think would happen if Trump becomes president?
Oh man, it's gonna be a circus in the White House.
It's just gonna get fucking weird, bro.
It's just gonna get real weird.
You know what? If Trump gets in the White House, then I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now, 2020, I'm voting for Kanye. I'm just saying. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. No. If you're gonna let Trump in there, I'm voting for fucking Kanye. If you don't give a fuck that you let Trump in, you don't give a fuck. Right? You think Trump is good for whatever reason.
Why not vote for Will Smith?
I'm just saying. Why not vote for a 7-year-old? You know what I'm saying? Just saying, like, we might as well just get a little crazy.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
We might as well get a little crazy there.
If Trump wins, I honestly think we should hit the road and go up to Canada. You know, like make a move.
I don't know if Canada wants us. There's
going to be a lot of people trying to go over there. They're going to build a wall. We don't want you.
They've already built it. We didn't even know it. Yeah. It's going to get there. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, we've seen this coming. We started this 17 years ago. We're done.
We've seen this coming,
We knew all about this.
We knew about this a long time ago. I kind of threw a different accent at the end, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I think Hillary do a good job.
Yeah, I think do a better job. He's a politician. Yeah, we need a politician to do politician shit.
There's a lot of people that's out there like, I'm black, so, people are like, she calls black people super predators. Now, all right, that was some fucked up shit. Also, the fact that she had investments in the prison industrial complex, also fucked up shit. Yeah. But that was a long time ago, for one. Yeah. And I do believe that she made those statements based off of the failed attempt at the war on drugs set by the Ronald Reagan era. I think that was just like an after effect of people just like,
you're right.
Yeah, we gotta get, and they just weren't informed, right? Because I feel like black people at that time period didn't have as much of a voice as they do now. You know what I'm saying? And now that people have all his voice, we can see all the different perspectives. It's like, I made some fucked up shit. And now people will say, because she was like that before, she's going to be like that forever. 5 years ago, I didn't approve of gay marriage. I was like, fuck that shit. No. I'm not down with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I was like that until the day that gay marriage was legalized by the Supreme Court. And I got to see all these people that I knew. All these lesbian people, especially lesbian women I knew, that were fucking so ecstatic about being able to marry the ones they love. Yeah. And it changed my whole perception of gay marriage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That day is when my perception changed. All right? Because I got to see it. I got new knowledge. Yeah. So I made a different choice on what I believe.
That it can make someone as happy as you are.
Yeah. Or as miserable as I am.
That too. But I'm just saying the feeling of being able to do that. You know, to be able to be with your person. The freedom to be. Exactly. And you see that and it kind of puts it on perspective and you're like, Yeah.
It's like, yeah, go ahead. It doesn't affect me, really.
Exactly. It doesn't affect me like
yeah.
mine doesn't affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom.
That's why I don't feel a way about a Hillary saying the black people are super predator shit, because I know that was uninformed at that time period. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it was right, but I can see how somebody would, especially when they're in politics, and that's the kind of driving force of...
They ain't around that life. They don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, already. They just don't know nothing about it.
On hearsay, talking.
Exactly.
Oh, well, statistics show, and that's all they're talking
until
about.
They get to see all this shit, and it's like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they've come out, her and Bill came out, hey, we fucked up with that.
Yeah.
We weren't aware. You know
they've actually gone to places and seen how it actually is out there and everything, you know.
That's why that doesn't bother me that much. For everybody out there, like, why would you vote just call super predator? No. That's why it doesn't bother me that much, because I'm able to see more than one perspective.
Exactly.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
You see the bigger picture. You can see how. I mean, you just know how it is. Basically, it's like I can see how someone can make that mistake. You know, uninformed.
I can see it wasn't right.
It wasn't right.
And when she had investments in the prison industrial complex, like your fucking Michael Jordan does. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right, you over here still buying these fucking Jordans, but you want to get on her about that shit.
Yeah,
but he had fucking money in that shit too.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
That's some real shit,
right? So
can't paint one brush with a different paintbrush. You got to paint
it
with the same.
I was wondering where you were gonna go with that analogy. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I heard the saying before.
Where you going with
this? I was like, is this a saying I've heard before? Is it going there? But
it's similar, I'm sure.
You kind of may be on. No. Maybe I'm saying there.
No. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Nah, I mean, you know, that's why I just don't want to see Trump in there, because I feel like if Trump gets in there, all these people that's been coming out and they're these fucking wackos, these racists, these people that the KKK endorses these, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like all that shit is just going to rise up. They're going to chop down people.
It's crazy.
We made a lot of progress. People have voices now. There's more than one person controlling things.
Everyone's a cameraman. You can't get away with shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
shit is out there.
Yeah. Nah, we're not allowing that shit. I'm sorry.
Shit ain't happening. Yeah. Shit ain't sliding no more. People are like, I'm a fucking human being like you.
Yeah.
Nothing makes you better than me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if your job's better than mine, you make more money. You know, you're just like me.
Yeah.
We're the same.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that blue collar, white collar, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Upper class, middle class, lower class, we're all the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We should look at each other the same way. We're all the same. You know what I'm saying? Where other people
I can see it's hard though. It's hard though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard for you, right? I'm not saying I don't know you, but to walk by like a drug addict that's asking you for like $5.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, it's hard for you not to say, damn, bitch, like I was on drugs too, I didn't get like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, why you like this?
I feel you.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's really hard to not see, like, what caused you to get in that point? Because
something. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta
know what I'm saying?
You don't know everybody's story though.
You don't know everybody's story, and that's why you should listen.
Exactly.
And I feel like if we get Trump in there, there's going to be less listening.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like straight up,
a lot more judging. You know what I'm saying? A lot more judging. I mean, with him, there's going to be a lot more people like with that whole KKK uprising. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to make a comeback even more than what they are if he gets into office. You know what I'm saying?
They're right there
because they're already starting.
Yeah,
like they're doing recruiting and shit like out there too. Vocally, it's out there in public. Like the world knows.
And all these people that are like Blue Lives Matter. I never see people fucking going and talking to these people, saying shit to these people, trying to shut them down.
Nothing.
Never see that. The only people that be trying to shut these motherfuckers down is black people or Hispanic people.
Yeah.
Everybody else just turns a fucking blind eye to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you know.
It's freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
It's like, bitch.
He should be able to be free to say whatever he wants to say. Okay.
He's not hurting.
Well, then I should be able to say, fuck this cracker. You know what I'm saying? And you not get mad about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you should. If I say
skinhead,
if I say white people are crazy, you can't be like, don't say anything about all white people because we're all not like that. But it's like, all right, cool, fine. Then check these motherfuckers. Then you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Say something. Do something.
Yeah.
Because if I say something, then it's going to be a racial thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then all y'all going to feel offended.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that happens. But if you would just...
Like the Confederate flag shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you see someone of your own race out of line, you can check their ass for it. You know, for the other person. Like, hey, man, calm down.
If somebody flies a Confederate flag in front of their house, okay, knowing that there are people that are pure racists that fly the flag.
Yeah.
All right. And you're telling me that it's about heritage, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know people that are pure racists fly this flag too.
Why would you?
How the fuck am I supposed to know which one you motherfuckers are?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know? If I go into a town and it's a big ass Confederate flag on the billboard when I'm driving into town, I'm supposed to go, this is a town that's about Southern heritage. Yeah. The fuck?
Nah.
Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna do that with a fucking brain?
The only way you'd be able to tell is if next to that flag they have a Black Lives Matter flag.
Yeah.
Matter flag. But
we're all in harmony here.
Yeah. But that's not happening.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
You never see those flags together.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Maybe one day.
That'd be
Maybe
nice.
one day in the future.
You know,
You
one day to see it. Yeah. But then they already banned Confederate flag pretty much. Or...
They did, but then they opened it back up.
And then okay.
It's just
they can't stop.
This shit's not going anywhere, bro. It's history.
Yeah, exactly. They're never going to stop. Someone can protest it all they want. It's going to stay no matter what.
We should let it stay.
I think we should too.
Yeah,
definitely.
We should let it stay. The only reason I say that is so we can know which one of you fuckers are racist.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, thanks for alerting me.
Thanks for giving me the green light.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah. Go ahead and wear your racist shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and hide behind for whatever reason you hide behind. But you know, I mean, I also think Trump, he just wouldn't be that cool. I mean, just prime example. We've seen Trump at rallies whenever there's somebody that's like disrupting a rally, how he fucking reacts to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then we've seen Obama with the disruption. A completely separate reaction.
Smooth. I always describe him as a smooth individual.
Bruh, he handled that shit like a fucking boss.
Yeah.
Anybody that says that he didn't handle, like, you can't put Trump together and the way he handles disruption at his rallies and Obama together. And you can look at Obama's past disruptions, because he's had disruptions in the past.
It's not the first time, and he's
never once fucking attacked the person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He'd always like, hey, just let me talk to this person.
Hold on there. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Everybody sounds like that fucking teacher at the assembly when everybody's getting rowdy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But I mean, I feel like he handled it like a G. I really feel like he handled it like a boss.
He did. He definitely did. I mean, and that dude was alone. Other people were getting mad at that dude and were yelling, and people were losing.
But nobody pushed him. Nobody fucking.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Nobody.
Security came and got him, but nobody
more than anything. People
fucking punched him.
Were yelling like whatever, however they felt. You know, if they booed him because people were booing. That's why he said, "Don't boo." You know what I'm saying? Go vote. Yeah, don't boo. Go vote.
You know what else is crazy?
He's just going for his candidate. He's supporting his candidate.
Recently, he's been on a promo run right now, going hard for Hillary, and I'm seeing a different Obama.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Barry come out.
Barry,
the one from college that smoked cigarettes and did a little bit of cocaine. Okay? And smoked a little bit of weed. I'm starting to see more of him come out. I've been just noticing. I'm like, yo, he's kind of losing his posture a little bit.
He's getting ready to he's ready for retirement.
There's been a couple moments where like,
we're going to Colorado.
The nigga in him is starting to come out a little bit. Like, I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm starting to see it crack out a little bit. Like, you can tell he's like, you know, like I'm done with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I did a good job. Yeah.
Wipe my hands clean.
I can't wait
to like he's gonna be like the first president to literally chunk the deuce. Probably like I'm out, guys.
It would not be live if he doesn't do some nigga shit on the way out.
If you don't chunk the deuce, or you know what I'm saying,
there's a little sea walk.
Do a little smooth sidestep and shit. Like come out like.
He's got to do something, dog. Like, he's got to come out the Black Beatles. And he's got to do something. He got to do something, bro. Just so we can be like, there it is. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
we've been seeing it, but.
People are going to get dapped up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be doing the whole dap up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what if he did the GD, like, handshake with somebody? Like some gangster shit. Yeah.
What?
Like, y'all didn't know he throws the blood real quick. He just throws it up. Like, y'all didn't know? This whole time, baby.
You said GD shit. I wouldn't doubt it.
Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. I was just saying.
Hey,
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, bro. He might throw some GD shit. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Barry's gonna come, bruh. Barry's coming.
He's coming.
You like Barack Obama.
But
when he gets out of that office,
Barry Obama.
Like he was doing an interview with what's his face, Bill Maher, and Bill Maher was saying something about smoking. They were talking about like weed and shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so then he was talking about like smoking.
You know, Bill Maher smokes, so yeah.
Well, but then he was also talking about like smoking cigarettes, right? It kind of came up, and he was like, "Well, you know, I used to be a smoker, something like that, right?" And then he does a little wink at Bill Maher in the interview. You know what I'm saying?
You know what that means.
He was like,
that ain't for show either. That's just real shit.
Yeah. He was like, what? And then he was like, you know, I'm chewing this Nicorette really, really hard. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this motherfucker, he never quit smoking cigarettes.
What?
You know what I'm saying? He's still in the office back there, like taking the drag when he's sneaking
him in. Don't let them catch me on camera.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's gonna come out. Eventually you're gonna see Barack at a party. Jay-Z and Beyonce, and he's gonna have a cigarette in his mouth, and he's gonna be a little lit. You know what I'm saying?
Then when you see him kicking it with Snoop, it's gonna be a joint.
It's gonna be a joint. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't doubt it. Once he's retired, he ain't gotta do shit but fucking.
When he's on DJ Khaled, you know how he's gonna
be like the biggest celebrity.
You think so?
President ever.
I just want to know what the fuck he's gonna do when he's not. What is he gonna do? That's the biggest thing that I'm waiting for. More than I'm waiting about this election is what Obama's gonna do when he fucking.
A lot of them stay in politics in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like and do their speeches and rallies and things that they're for. You know. Global warming, whatever the fuck, you know, people.
I mean, he's going to keep a stature because he was the former president.
Yeah, so he's going to have to do that. But yeah,
but he's going to be. I know he's going to be way looser because I can already see the looseness happening.
It's going to be a probably like a constant cast, like special cast on Saturday Night Live and shit like that. I wouldn't doubt. You know, him being on late night shows a lot more than other presidents have ever been. You know, just
was he the greatest president of all time?
Most popular, probably. Out of like, well, not most popular because of course presidents were popular in their time, like big popular. You know,
whoever becomes president usually is like,
but none of them really became celebrities, other than ones that were celebrities before they became presidents. You know what I'm saying? Which like Ronald Reagan, shit like that, and you know, anyone who was like the son of someone who was more famous or shit like that. You know, but other than that, you know. I think Barack Obama like came out of nowhere, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
He kind of did,
and has made his.
He changed the game for presidents,
definitely, and has made his mark. You know what I'm saying? He made his mark, and he's fucking. He ain't gonna ever go.
He's liked by a lot of people.
Yeah, he ain't gonna go nowhere ever.
Even the people that hated him during his presidency, when he's no longer president, I think those people are gonna fucking love him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fucking love him.
Then they're gonna love him.
Yeah. And everybody's all right. I think in 10, 15 years, 20 years, people will say, you know what, that man was the greatest president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really think people are going to say that.
Because of the shit pile he took on.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they're already trying to assassinate Trump.
No. That's already...
They're
already running off, or not even running, like, slow pacing off stages because, you know, he ain't running off stages.
Did you see this? It wasn't... For those of y'all know, there was a quote-unquote assassination attempt on Trump, but it turns out that the person wasn't actually trying to assassinate Trump. He was a Republican, but he was like Republicans against Trump.
Yeah.
And he was trying to raise a sign and somebody yelled out gun, and this caused an uproar.
A panic.
Yeah.
Panic. Everybody went crazy. Yeah. The Secret Service started jumping up everywhere around, and like people tried to take him off stage. It was...
This happened in Reno, and for some odd reason I was just expecting Niecy Nash to come out and try to like, I don't know if you remember Niecy Nash from Reno 911.
Yeah.
The black chick. I was expecting her to come out and like calm everybody down and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I just kept picturing her like, yo, where is Niecy Nash at?
Is it bad that when I saw it in the news...
You laughed?
I laughed.
Yeah, what if you would have got shot though for real, bro?
Well, no, like, I laughed at how it happened because there was no shooting.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't like a pow pow, you know, there was no boom boom bang bang. There was nothing like that. So, and there wasn't no, you know, what was funny, to me, it was just, I laughed because of how slow he got off stage and how he looked trying to run. The first thought was like, you're fucked if you become president and you have to go through this on a regular and it's real.
Yeah.
You may be fucked, buddy, because you don't know.
I think if he becomes president, there will be some assassination.
He don't know how to duck
I believe there's going to be someone on Hillary Clinton too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just believe it.
Oh, yeah, I believe it too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, either or. Like, no matter who becomes president, there's going to be somebody out there who's not happy with the outcome.
Yeah.
Because it's too big of a fight right now, like, of who's going to be president. You know what I'm saying?
It's important.
It really is.
It really is fucking important.
This is a big, like, Hillary said it. This is one of the biggest presidencies of our time, probably. Like elections. You know?
One of the reasons the internet is blowing away out of proportion, for number one. For number two, it's really going to determine the next 4 years on how things are going to go. And how just America is going to go.
Be built and shaped from here on out.
Yeah.
Because, if Trump becomes president, he's going to try to shape it a different way to where in 4 years, we're on a different path already.
It's going to be
on his path already.
It's going to look like a post-apocalyptic.
like we're fast forward and all of a sudden, like
3 years later,
buildings that are falling apart and like curtains that are blowing in the wind because the windows are broken.
People are going to be wearing Kanye clothes.
Tumbleweeds are going across the ground and shit.
It's going to be people out here. It's going to be rebels fighting for the new world order and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gangs out there and shit.
He's going to be sitting on a fucking palace that's got like, it's completely guarded. Nobody can get in there. It's just chilling. Yeah, that's going to be post-apocalyptic era, bro. Trump becomes president.
Oh god,
it's gonna be a barren wasteland, bro. People gonna be out here like
it's gonna be hard to breathe.
Air, water, air. It's gonna be little factions and groups and shit.
He already had his air for the day. He's had his filling. People are ingesting air. Like they're serving air.
Like people pass around notes. Are you with the resistance? It's gonna be wild, bro.
Resistance.
It's gonna be wild, bro.
We're fighting for oxygen.
Yeah, y'all thought Flint crisis was bad? Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey man, we're gonna be fighting for air.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Mad Max.
If Trump becomes president, that is our future.
Yeah.
We will be battling for oxygen.
Yeah, a devolving of society will be our future. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We're gonna become. We're not gonna be the top dog on the planet anymore.
It's gonna be like fucking beasts running wild and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna be fucking ducking and dodging because everything else has overran everything.
Daughter's gonna be like fucking drones.
Survival of the
There's gonna be drones like taking people out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like wildlife taking over. It's gonna be robots taking over.
It's gonna be robots.
It's gonna be every apocalyptic movie.
Yeah.
Terminator.
Trump becomes a dictator.
Fucking Mad Max. All that shit.
Democracy just falls apart.
All in one.
All that shit in one, bro.
All in one.
Yeah, I'm just hiding out and fucking like
in a
sewers
hole.
And shit.
In a fucking hole.
Drones flying.
I'm gonna live to see the day go crazy.
Listen, I already know I'm gonna be one of the guys. I'm gonna have a scar over my eye because I fought a drone by myself one day and I killed the drone with my bare hands.
I took it apart.
And I'm gonna have a scar over my eye and my eye's gonna be white because my eye got cut open. Okay, and I'm gonna have a scar over my eye, bro. I already know who I'm gonna be, bro.
Wearing rags, you gotta have dreads.
Yeah.
You have dreads at that point.
Post-apocalyptic Trump era, bro.
Man,
just saying. Let's get on to some other shit. We went on a politics rant for a minute there, man.
We went post-apocalyptic for a minute.
We did. We didn't mean to go that long, y'all.
Or did we?
Your boy French Montana's dropped new mixtape.
Montana.
Mac and Cheese 4 is out.
Are
you laughing at the title of his mixtape? Let me tell you something. Listen.
No, when I hear mac and cheese, I think of what my homeboy. It was one thing my homeboy used to tell me. It's so horrible.
What did he tell you?
He used to tell me about some shit. Like, if he wants to be known for what he said, I'll disclose his name at a later point.
Yeah.
But no, he was telling me, he was like, hey, when you it's good when you inside a pussy and it sounds like you're stirring up around. When you're mixing those bag of cheese, it's like.
It's pussy. So you're basically trying to say French Montana's pussy.
Nah, you're
basically saying French Montana's pussy right now.
Putting words in my mouth.
No, that's what he's saying.
No.
Hey, French Montana, your mixtape's pussy. That's what he's saying.
Or did I?
Yeah. Are you a French Montana fan?
Yeah, he had some good hits, but I ain't overall like I ain't like jumping for joy when I hear his albums come out. Like, oh shit, I gotta go get it now.
Here's some crazy. It's on Mac and Cheese 4, and I'm like, I don't think I've heard the first 3 Mac and Cheese.
Not at all.
You know, nothing against
I've heard the original Mac and Cheese.
I haven't even heard the original.
I ate it.
Christ. Thanksgiving, bitch.
Thanksgiving, bitch.
I never. You know, you're right. He has some songs here and there that's like some
hits.
bangers.
He got some bangers.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, that's a good one. I like that.
He's been on some dope hooks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Been on some good features.
But I just never really got into French Montana's music like that. Not enough to want to listen to a whole album or mixtape.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Me neither. Yeah. Not me neither. It's just it's never just. I don't know. It's never hit. Never sat well with me.
Yeah.
Because
he was like one of the first people that kind of like was like, I'm from the East Coast, but I sound like a Southern nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah. I remember at that time period when that was first kicking off, I was like, you bitch ass East Coast niggas. All this time y'all been hating on Southern niggas all this damn time, and now all of a sudden you want to sound. You got these people out here that sound just like us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was like one of the first people to kind of kick that off. Then he would go, "Where's he from?" You know what I'm saying?
He's from the East. What?
But All the Way Up was fire though.
Damn right.
Yeah, that was a fire track. Yeah,
that's why everybody wanted a remix with it.
All the Way Up.
Yes, definitely a hit.
Yeah, it sounded like
I'm about to be all the way up in a minute. I'm already there, but I'm getting higher.
Yeah, get high as you want, bro. Get high as you want.
Always, bro.
Get Dr. Strange high. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Dr. Strange, bro. So have you heard Dr. Strange right now is number 1 in the box office, popping?
Yeah. And I knew it, I'm not surprised. I knew
because it's Marvel.
Not just because it's Marvel, it's because it's a different kind of Marvel.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna like rate that bitch high.
It's kind of like
99% Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh well, they said 100.
Is it for real?
Yeah, it was at 100.
It was at 100. I was just shitting.
It was at 100 last.
I thought that movie Arrival was at 100%.
No,
that movie was at 100%.
Was that one? Maybe it was that one.
I remember seeing the preview for it like on TV, and I was like, "Oh, shit!"
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking.
It's like
one
of the highest rated.
That's what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
That's probably what you think about. See, see.
Okay, thanks for
just saved you out here, you know, shouting out Marvel like you part of their squad or something, homie. I thought you was DC. I thought you was DC.
I fucks with Marvel, but I can't wait for Logan to come out.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
but that's gonna be lit. But no, with Doctor Strange, I'm not surprised because it's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, it was a different kind of Marvel, catching people off guard. It's not your typical. Even Ant-Man did pretty well. Yeah. Did all right because it's a different one. It's like what's this? But you know, Doctor Strange. It was
probably one of the weaker ones though. Not saying the movie or anything, but I'm just saying like, as far as how it did.
Yeah, as far as how it did.
But one of the weaker ones.
It did better than what it probably should have did. You know what I'm saying? For not,
I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. I was like,
for really? People want
to watch Ant-Man?
So if people
I've never been
Dr.
interested in Ant-Man.
Well, yeah, I did. I had no idea who he was before
that. I knew. I've seen this shit and I was just like, Ant-Man, this sounds stupid. So he shrinks down to ant size? Why? But I mean, I get it, you know.
Yeah.
Then when I watched the movie, I was like, you know what? It's not bad.
To me, it actually was stronger than some of the actual, you know,
the bigger
names, bigger titles. Yeah. I think it was actually a better.
You know, movies like that are always the ones that like you just never like. I remember Phone Booth came out, and I was like, so they do the whole fucking movie in a phone booth. It's a good fucking movie though.
Yeah, it was.
Same with Panic Room. I was like, so she's trapped in a panic room the whole fucking time. She never gets out. Ended up being a good ass movie.
Good ass movie, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Ant-Man was just kind of the same way. So he just shrinks down to an ant. Pretty good movie.
Turned out good. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely a good movie.
There's more to it than that. And
I like the casting too. Paul Rudd did a hell of a job as Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? Just the right enough comedy and seriousness. He's that character.
And T.I. was in it too.
T.I. was in there.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. More T.I.
Made his Marvel debut.
Hey, you know. At least he's not playing like a
hero.
Hood
like,
trap.
What if he would have been a hero in spandex and shit?
You know, I just
don't took everything away from him.
Not feeling that as for T.I.
This would have took everything.
I just can't because he would have changed the script. He'd have been like, what
if he was Black Panther?
He just can't talk the way he be talking. You know how he uses those big words for no reason. I've been fortified to try to tell you. I'd be like, what? Why are you using this word right now?
Yeah.
You didn't even have to use this word. Like, I get you trying to sound smart as shit, bro, but you really sound like dumb trying to sound smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you know these words, but
you ain't writing.
It's
you ain't writing a track right now. You're talking to me.
I don't know whose words is him or fucking Stephen A. Smith.
Oh God.
Because Stephen A. Smith be throwing these words out here and he'd be like, the Spickarillia. You be like, this. I know this motherfucker went to.
It's despicable.
I know that this motherfucker went to fucking dictionary.com and looked up the word of the day. I was like, I'm gonna fit this fucking shit
fit this in it.
At some point, you know what I'm saying?
Well, words at the source. First off, he went to the source to find out words that mean horrible or disgusting, or and then he finds those words, and then he's like, now those are the words I'm going to use instead of using horrible or disgusting. I'm going to use this word, catch people off guard.
I want to feel, that's how I feel of T.I. What was it in the movie? Like, no T.I. That's not in the script.
Yeah.
Could you just read the script as we wrote it?
Like, why are you trying to ad lib? You're not in the booth. You're on set.
He's like, affirmative.
I affirmatively hear you. Like, you didn't have to say affirmative. You could just, I hear you.
I hear you would have been okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, I might go see Doctor Strange though, man.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Facebook ads that popped up with Doctor Strange?
Nah, I haven't.
They're like if you're scrolling through Facebook, it's an advertisement that looks like a Facebook screen, right? And then you like scroll and then it like flips and does this shit. The ad looks like it looks like the rest of Facebook.
Like, what?
Yeah, okay. yeah. The only reason I knew because the screen looked a little different. I was like, this is am I losing?
So they do that illusion shit because
it's some illusion shit.
It's just all those illusions.
It's actually pretty cool how they do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
The movie looks like it's cool how they do that shit.
Yeah.
Like that movie looks like I need to be definitely off about 2 blunts.
Yeah.
And some liquor, and I'm gonna go watch that movie.
Yeah.
And enjoy myself.
I mean,
because
that's gonna be the next Inception. Looks like.
Oh yeah.
Inception level brain.
I think it might be the next level on that shit. Because this shit's a little. Well, just wait till you see this, and then you. I feel you. I feel you because we both haven't seen this.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know.
We haven't seen it, so we both don't know. So
I'll probably see that.
See this, and then
maybe we should go check it out after the vote. We can just go vote and then go check this shit out, and then be cool people. Be cool people. Be like, we voted and we went to go see Doctor Strange. Yeah, I put it on my Snapchat. I'm cool.
I'll put my ballot on my Snapchat. Me marking it.
Yeah.
Hillary bitches. And something like,
I'm with her.
Snapping. And then put them in there. And then shit send and shit. Put their picture in there.
Yeah.
Shut up. And then put their face in there.
So did you hear about these little penguin thoughts? These little penguin tramps.
Man, it's disturbing that this happens throughout the animal kingdom.
Oh yeah, this happens everywhere.
Nah, it does happen everywhere.
Yeah, this happens everywhere in the animal kingdom.
But I didn't realize, with some animals, sometimes I don't think they take it to heart. Like some animals are like, and just move on. Like they don't give a fuck. Where some actually, there's feeling there.
There's this penguin. I feel like there was feeling there.
They're definitely feeling.
Like he fought with blood.
He was emotionally torn.
For those of y'all that don't know, there's a video floating around the internet.
Oh my god!
Just look up penguin love triangle.
Yeah.
Where National Geographic is fucking narrating this penguin who's with this chick penguin. This is real. These are real penguins.
This is animated. This is a March
the
penguin.
This is somebody doing voices.
This is Happy Feet.
This is a Mr. Popper's Penguins. This is the real fucking deal, doc. Okay, this isn't a fucking zoo.
Geographic.
Yeah, this is National Geographic
shit. It probably has David Attenbottom or whatever the fuck his name narrating that shit. Like, this is real deal shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the guy who narrated Earth, that movie. Yeah, that's probably the same guy. So fucking a penguin is with his chick. I guess his chick decides, hey, I'm not really feeling you.
I ain't feeling no more.
I know we got kids together, but
we've been through thick and thin, but
I want to try.
I want to venture out.
I want to try new things, and this relationship is boring.
We need space.
Yeah, we need a little space. And she goes to houses as penguin, and the main penguin, he's like, hold up, bitch. He went to the nigga. Well, she should have checked the bitch penguin. He should have checked her. Okay, yeah. But he went to the other nigga and was like, homie, you not finna be fucking with my bitch.
Yeah, he's flapping his flippers.
He really is flapping his flippers.
Basically, like, they're talking like,
it's not going down like that. And the penguin was like, fool, the other one was like, I've already been in that. I've been in there for the past 3 months. Okay, and she's been trying to break up with you, but you won't just let her go. And so they get the squabbling. You know what I'm saying? they got the squadman. These two penguins got the squadman, and the husband lost.
Well,
not really lost. I guess he kind of,
he fought for his.
He fought for his, but his chick was like.
But then they kind of stand. They fight, and then they finally both kind of stop fighting, and they both start doing that mating type call, like, who you gonna pick?
Yeah, like who you gonna pick? Which one? Who you gonna pick?
You need to choose now.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
It was just like a conversation. Like
she was like,
you need to choose.
That's exactly what
you need to choose now, him or me, or we're done. Well, we're done. I mean it.
And she was like, I'm going to choose him.
I'm going to choose him. And he was like, bitch, I was lying when I said we're done.
So he goes, and she goes, and
he's like, well, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this shit.
And the dude that he just doesn't want to take this L.
You don't want to take that L. So he's like,
Maria! He's like yelling,
knocking on the fucking, at their door and shit. He's over there flapping at the door.
Yeah, and then they get to go squatting again.
Tell that nigga come outside. Tell that nigga stop hiding.
Yeah, and they get to squatting again.
And he starts pecking at him. He starts pecking at him, pulling out, and then he comes out bloody.
It gets vicious.
They start.
These penguins fight to damn near death. There's blood everywhere, bro.
They're going for the kill.
Yeah, like they really there's chunks missing. I was like, I didn't even know.
I didn't know they got that brutal.
I didn't know he could get that brutal. I didn't know penguins. I've never seen penguins fight that hard.
Yeah, not like that.
This was serious. This is some serious shit.
Hence there was feelings. There was feelings in this shit.
Feelings
were hurt.
Yeah.
Feelings got like people got hurt, literally like scarred up.
Yeah. And at the end of it, the penguin was like, you know what?
Keep the bitch.
Keep that bitch.
She ain't worth it.
She ain't worth this shit, my nigga.
You can keep my kids.
You know what? If she, you can take these kids with you too, bitch. He was like, you know what, motherfucker? If she did it to me, she's gonna do it to you.
I know you heard that Genuine song. I know you heard that Genuine song.
He's like, you telling me it's different, but what the hell is different? If you cheated on him, you do it to me.
Exactly. And that's what happened. And he walked away while that other one, you know what I'm saying? He went to tend to his wounds while his ex was tending to her new, you know what I'm saying? Her new man.
But he went off.
But he was bleeding bad. They're both bleeding pretty bad.
Yeah. The pride. His pride was hurt.
I think on the aspect of the fight, like who's hurt more physically, I think the one who ended up with the female.
You think he was hurt?
I think he was hurt more. I think
because he was down. He was down there.
Yeah, there was little chunks and shit missing, and
he didn't really have much to fight for.
He lost the fight because she stayed with the other one.
Stayed with the dude. That's the only reason he lost. Because it was like, listen, I don't want to be with you. That hurts more than him getting fucked up.
Yeah, so he basically was like, man, fuck this shit.
So fuck these. Done. Man, I knew.
Where's your friend? He's like, where your friend at? No, that's what he said. Where your friend at?
These penguins ain't loyal. That's just what it is. She wasn't fucking loyal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! No penguins.
The only thing that would have made that shit even more lit, bruh, is if them niggas like just all like as he was walking by, they just kind of froze. And they did the mannequin challenge. Oh, fuck. No, that would have been so fire. They just was like, that girl.
They should have had in the back. No, in the back, they should have had, a penguin is a girl.
Just sits on his broke ass. Yeah. No, that would have been lit, bro. If they would have did the mannequin challenge.
That would have been funny.
Have you seen anything about this mannequin challenge shit, bro?
Man, I saw one thing that I didn't know it was a challenge. I just saw it was on like NFL Network, like not NFL Network. It was just the game. I think it was NFL Network or something. Yeah. We're watching the game.
College game day or something.
No, it was NFL.
Oh, the NFL.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, like they went through and they were all just sitting still. Makeup artists on one person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I was just like, oh shit! I was thinking, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't know. I thought they actually
the first time I seen it too, I was like, is this a video game?
I thought they did that one fast rate camera where they went through everything and then they,
like it was like
they caught it like that, like Matrix shit,
like the Matrix camera.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, damn. I was like, are they sitting still? I was trying to watch and I couldn't tell, but I didn't know there was a challenge going on.
The first one I seen was like at a college game, and the kids in the stands and all that were like all frozen, and there was like a cheerleader up, and I was like, yo. These graphics to these games are getting pretty damn cold because I thought it was a game and it was on pause. This motherfucker's doing the Mannequin challenge right now. For real, bro. Like,
stop. I could keep going. Yeah, I had to stop.
No, I mean, I just wasn't expecting, you know. But you know, I like about this challenge. What I like about the challenges period that they do these once they get big like this, it's always fun. It wasn't like when they were doing the fucking remember when everybody was doing the fucking
everyone was planking,
yeah. Somebody died. People died.
Plank.
Yeah. The plank was like popping. I think
there was another one. You remember coning?
No,
people were acting like they're cones. Like they just squat down.
I did see that one. I did see that one.
People just squat down. Like,
or the Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
That one was. I wish I got to do that one. Yeah. And everybody's like,
and everyone just.
It's always one person that's like.
Everyone just moving shit. I seen some weird
Harlem Shake.
I seen some weird ones, man. Like it's like people in like a full, like almost basically like a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
All the way zipped up complete, and they're just wiggling like a fucking worm on the ground. They're like, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and then
it looks hilarious.
The last one before that was big was the Running Man challenge. That was a pretty big one. And now it's the Mannequin challenge. If you all know, the Mannequin challenge is basically everybody in the room just freezes. Okay, in the middle of them doing something,
everyone pulls a old page out of Zach Morris's book. Time out.
Yeah. It's like that. It's just like that. Yeah. I forgot all about that shit.
Took you back right there, didn't
man, 80s baby in this bitch.
80s baby, motherfucker. What?
I mean, that's pretty much what it is. They just, everybody just freezes. And then what the cool thing about it is the best part is when somebody doesn't make a fucking move. So when you blink, it ruins the whole shit. I'm like, dog, did you fucking blink? You know what I'm saying? I get the Arthur fist.
It ruins it.
When they fucking blink, bro. I get so pissed. I'm like, dog, y'all almost had this shit. Or somebody, or like.
Fire that man.
Like I've seen some where I seen one where they went to like Waffle House. It was like kids that went to Waffle House and they all did it in Waffle House. But there's like somebody back there like still cooking and shit. I'm like, bitch, you couldn't fucking like freeze everybody.
Yeah. Get off camera.
It's like 30 seconds, dog. Like, come on.
I had pancakes. I couldn't leave them on the grill, on the griddle.
Yeah, I'm not doing this shit. All right, I'm a grown ass woman. I got shit I got to do. Who's gonna make these fucking waffles?
Are they gonna make their own waffles? I don't think so. I'm over here I'm working for money. So why am I gonna over here stop and freeze?
I get off in 3 fucking minutes. I don't got time for this shit.
They don't pay me to freeze.
Yeah, man.
It's just funny.
The Mannequin challenge is pretty lit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna do that shit? Like, I don't know, you gonna get a group of people and you gonna do that shit?
I mean, we should do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
We get a group of our friends and shit and then see if everyone's talking about doing it. Just
get maybe 50 people.
And one person to be the camera person, because someone has to move because they're the camera person.
It just sucks. You imagine people because there's some huge ones like there's some ones that are like really intricate, like they're going through a house and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because I'm like, damn, fool, they had to have been holding that for at least like 45 seconds because it took them like 45 seconds to even get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And everybody's just.
I wonder if they're not still. If they're in another room, they're not completely still until they know they're coming. And then and they're gonna.
Yeah, they probably have the music playing, and for some reason, everybody keeps doing the Black Beatles song right now. Yeah. While they're doing the Mannequin challenge, which now I love this fucking song.
The song is catchy. I like it. That beat is dope.
That's what Mike Will made the beat.
And the thing is, I find myself saying that about a lot of music these days. That's all. That's what I say more than anything. I love.
So you don't think that?
No, that song dope. They could come at the way they did it, how they did it lyrically. They did it right.
Yeah,
they did it right. Definitely.
That's right.
I'm just saying for a lot of music these days, that's what I catch myself saying. Like I like the beat. Like that beat's dope, and I tune into the beat more than I do the lyrics on a lot of songs.
Yeah,
which I like instrumentals. I'll start rapping in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'll rap over the whack rapper that I'm hearing.
What's the last beat you heard that you was like, yo, this beat is hard, but this track sucks?
Fuck. I couldn't even tell you. I can't even remember. It's been a while since I heard something. Right now, all I hear is that new song. You know what I'm saying?
Which one?
The Black Beatles.
The Black Beatles?
Yeah, Black Beatles.
That's the only thing in your head right now,
That's all in my head right now. I can't think of what else I've heard.
It's
I can't
catchy.
Think of artists.
Listen, I'm going to go ahead and just make this statement right now. Black Beatles is better than the original Beatles. Okay? I take fucking hot take right now, bro.
I'll tell you. Something popped in my head. It was probably some Young Thug shit. Where I don't know what song, but it was some Young Thug shit that I heard. And I'm like, that beat is dope.
Yeah, but I was listening to this. I was listening to Meek Mill's Dream Chasers mixtape or album or whatever, and there's a song he got on there with he's got with Young Thug and 21 Savage.
Yeah,
and I fucking love that song, right? And I'm listening to Young Thug on there, and I like the way he was flowing on there. I'll play it after this podcast, but this shit was hot. If y'all haven't heard it, it's Young Thug, Meek Mill, and 21 Savage. Yeah. And probably my favorite part in the whole shit is 21 Savage, who based off the Double XL Freshman, 21 Savage is fucking horrible. But over the past like 3 months, I was like, I think I kind of like 21 Savage now, just because he's been popping up on shit or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll let you hear the song. You know what I'm saying? There's a line in there where it's just, I'll let you hear the song. But, yeah, man. For those people out there, we gotta make Black Beatles number one. Just to piss off the real Beatles fans.
Definitely. They're gonna get, you know how angry they would be?
Just piss them off, dog. Just piss them off. I already been doing it on Twitter.
Someone who's tuning in over there from Europe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
they're like,
he's over there and they're like,
bloody hell.
The fuck am I listening to?
We do got some European listeners out there. So
right now they're probably a little mad. They probably just got pissed off from my imitation.
He's like, these fucking
That's not
twits.
how I sound.
No.
I'm tea and crumpets. I'd rather have tea time than listen to this. This rubbish.
They're just a couple of fucking twats. Don't listen to them. Yeah, I mean, you know, fuck y'all too. All right.
You know you love it.
But yeah. Yeah, I love it.
You know you bloody love it.
Yeah, man. Man, you got anything else? We had a crazy podcast this week, bro.
I just know your boy is certified be able to be a godfather for my niece.
Chill. For somebody's listening right now, they're like, certified what? Technician? And then you're like, godfather. They're like, OG shit. And you're like,
you're
to my
niece. To
yeah,
my niece.
Yeah.
Some religious shit.
You kind of, I mean, to be honest with you, you kind of brought it up there and then you kind of just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going down.
But you probably gonna act, you probably really gonna act like the godfather for your niece.
Damn right.
She brings her friends over. They want to go for a ride somewhere. You're like,
what is this question you asked me on the day of my daughter's wedding?
Horrible imitation, but good enough for me.
I couldn't have done it. I won't even lie to you. Yeah, man. So we gonna roll up out of here, bro. We got a new episode coming next week. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. Hit us up on Twitter, bro. I be on there all the time. Reefer don't be on there, but he will be if y'all hit him up.
Hit me up. I'll get on there. I'll fuck with y'all if y'all hit me up.
Yeah.
Give me a reason.
Yeah. I'm at BIGGU254.
I'm at RIFFA 254.
Yeah. Cowboys are 7-1. Just had to throw that out there.
That's very true.
Eagles suck.
Apparently that's
all I wanted to say. Yeah. This is over.
It's OV.
Yeah, it's over for the Eagles. And do you know it? Because they were talking all this shit like, we're number 1 seed when they were like 3-0 or some shit. And I'm like, man, fuck y'all bitches. Or 4-0,
some shit like that.
Yeah, now they went 4-4. Lost all the games. Whack sauce. Get the fuck out of here. I hate those fucking Eagles, man. I'm happy that they're losing like this. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, man, but you don't got anything else, bro? That's it.
That's it, man.
That's it, man. We're gonna roll up out of here.
We out of here. We're gonna be out your ear.
That's right. Holla at us. Peace.
Holla.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.